Looks like we got one in here. Let a few people get in here and may be a little bit early for everybody. You're gonna go off, aren't you? Hopefully I won't mess something up here. Says I got a bad connection, but we'll run with it. It always says that. Check it out, guys. I don't know if you can see it. OEM toolbox in green. Pretty awesome looking box. Not a bad price either. $279.97. And they've got them in also available. They have the one drawers. That one is a, how many drawers here? 5 drawer, and then it has the one top tray that opens up. It's OEM tools. It's 24570. Can't see the picture on the live feed right away, but regularly $349. It is now $279. Saves $70.01. But they also have them in black. One drawer with a tray for $119. They also have them in 4 drawer black, $199.98. And then you can also get the 5 drawer in the black also. And I've been really checking out these OEM tools and things, and that, for the money in that, uh, they've got a pretty good selection, and a lot of the tools are pretty reasonable. And what I've seen is they're well built. You know, one of these roll around tool trays. I don't know if you could. No, it ain't gonna. But I looked at them, and usually they're, well, Snap-ons are high anyway, but right now you can get them for like $69. I don't know, you know, I like to have a tool tray to roll around even as close as my box is. It's just nice to set them off to the side, and you can lay them on them tool carts or tool trays, and you don't have to worry about, you know, setting them on top of your box, getting your box all greasy. I'd rather have one of them little tool trays or carts to where I can wipe them down afterwards and then put them up in the right spot to where you don't have to worry about anise and grease and all the muck on your box. I guess, you know, a lot of guys don't care about that, but I do. That's why I've got several different tool carts and things. I've got what I call my Mod God box. I've got all my electrical stuff in it. I've got another box that is just specialty tools. I've got probably 5 or 6 different boxes around the shop, and you know, my wife laughs about it all the time, but that's just one of them things that I think it's a guy thing. You know, I don't think you can ever have too many tools or too many tool boxes. I've got a lot of one that's near and dear to my heart, and some of my dad's wrenches are in it, and most all of my grandfather's. He's got Starrett stuff. He used to be a machinist, and it's a machinist box. It's been moved around, and it's, you know, I kind of try to watch where I move it and things, because it's one of the old school boxes, and it's just one of them that I don't like moving it, and the tools that are in it I know are, you know, there's old sets of calipers and old, just a lot of old different machinist tools, and I wouldn't part with them for love nor money. I've had several people try to get some of this stuff, and more sentimental than anything. And one day I'll probably get a lathe and a mill and just kind of have some stuff that I can do that. It's just you think of that stuff, it's I don't know what he paid for it years ago, but like I said, it's more sentimental value than anything. Looks like we got 5 people in here. Not a whole lot of people saying anything. So I hope everybody's Friday is good. Sitting here playing with another phone while I'm talking to you guys, checking emails and stuff. Kind of distracting me. Yeah, it's just it's been a different week. I've had some had a little bit of a challenge today. I had moved the refrigerator in the shop into the house or into the garage. The one my mom brought over had quit, and it was something that I was trying to move it by myself, and I shouldn't have, and I tipped it over, and I thought I had two junk refrigerators because I bent the hinges on it and that, and luckily I had my vise, and I had to take the freezer door off and fix it, and you should have seen me trying to save it. That was an experience in itself. But maybe I should have waited a little later to do these videos, or this video. Sitting here watching the International Auto Show. That's it, and the one that's in Vegas, my goal. I've been in the process trying to maybe get some funding, and there's a couple of buildings in town that I'm really seriously thinking of getting back into what I was doing or something similar. The job search and things, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of depressing. I know I've only given myself a week here, but it's just one of them things, you know, you maybe don't give yourself enough time for doing things and that. I'm sitting here watching one of Justin Dowell's videos where on Facebook, where they were pouring water out of a car lens. You know, that's not a good sign. And I've noticed, and I'm not sure if you guys are getting them, but I noticed. How's it going, Diesel Doctor Matt? Hope you had a good Friday. I'm about ready to lose my voice here. I don't know if it's the cold weather and then hot, and you survived. I can relate. All these dang people that are sick and that, and I've been taking as much medicine things as I can, and vitamins, been shoveling the vitamins in, but you know how that is, being around all these other sick people. It's not good. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be 50 here tomorrow, almost 60. I just I try to stay away from all the sick people and take as many vitamins, and it's still funny sometimes you can't. And that's what I told, I had to take my mom to the doctor. And yeah, I know. Hopefully I'm not coming down with the crap. Like I said, I've had it more in my voice and stuff. I try to stay away from some of that stuff because, I'm prone to tonsillitis, and doc told me next time I get it, it probably end up having my tonsils out at my age. They probably wouldn't. We didn't get any snow and ice. We just got a little bit of flurries, and next day the sun had come out and got up to about 30, and it just disappeared. I'm one of the world's worst. I hate winter. Winter is not my deal. I guess that's why I moved from up north to Arkansas, but I think I should have moved farther south. But this day and age, it don't matter where you go. Seems like everybody's getting. But it could be worse. We could be getting some of what. Yeah, I don't know what we're having for supper. I probably should have told her to stop and get us some shrimp tacos again. That's usually the Friday night thing, and I really hadn't felt like going in making supper. Wow, that's slowed you guys down just a little bit then, huh? I'm used to driving in it. Actually playing in it. My wife, she's just terrified. And I don't blame her, We got a bridge. Most of the time, if it's ice covered or snow covered, a lot of people don't drive up it. But it don't bother me none. We went out one year. We got it was so bad that I had made it to work, but she'd call me and ask me how I'd made it up the bridge. It was taking an hour for them to. They was letting one car at a time go up, and it was backed up. And they had the police, and they sand the road, and people just they don't know how to drive in it. Yeah, That's what cracks me up. Some of these guys with block heaters and things forget to plug them in or whatever. We've got a young Hispanic kid that lives across the street, and he didn't understand that, and his dad, I guess, was out there explaining to him, yeah, it was 30 degrees one day and it dropped down to 0 the next, and you probably should have plugged it in. And I think they had a little bit of gelled fuel there, and I don't think Dad was too happy with him. Yeah. I've seen that. Excuse me. I'm been looking for another. I don't know if you knew the door company. I just it wasn't working. I wasn't getting. I put it cooperation. I had one guy there that was a little smart ass. Excuse the terminology. And, I told my wife, I said, it's one of them things. I'm not putting up with nobody's shit or crap. It's just one of them things that, the older I get, I guess I'm set in my own ways. And like I said, I was about ready to tell him how the cow ate the cabbage, but me being the new guy, it wouldn't look. I'll find something, or I'll get back into something. I'm not, Yeah, I thought you'd missed a couple of my streams, and like I said, I worked probably 2 months. I just, like I said, it's something I knew I didn't really like it. I didn't care for the attitudes and that. I'd had a couple people tell me, oh, well, you should have stuck with it. You didn't give it a chance. And I was like, I done good. I put some serious doors out for them. It was just remembering the stuff. And, when somebody don't give you a chance to absorb it, and they wanted, and it's it's possible to do it, but I just seen others wasn't doing it as, they was wanting 3 to 4 door frames an hour. Me learning where everything is, learning, how to cut the locks in, excuse me, how to cut the latches in them. It wasn't coming fast enough to me, and I just like I told him, rather than waste their time and waste my time, I'm just going to move on. So. Oh, I know it will, and thanks for stopping in. Get a chance, watch my video I did this afternoon. You might get a kick out of it if you get a chance. Have a good one. Well, shoot, I guess I'm going to get off of here for a minute or two, and I will come back on later. Says I got 3. Very bad connection. Dang it. Well, guys, I'm going to come back a little later. Go in and see what supper is. And we'll see you in the next live feed.